Right. So, given that we've got two different sort of technologies here, we've got the resistive screen and the capacitive screen, which I guess is the iPhone. Which is the, you know, which works for you best? Which
I think I think for me it's just been one of those things of getting used to the different, the way that they react, and I think in a lot of ways I prefer, I don't know which one is which, but the one on the Nokia, I actually prefer, because you know when it's responded to you. Whereas I mean, all the time, especially when I'm typing with the fat fingers again on the iPhone, I'm touching buttons that I didn't necessarily want to touch.
Definitely, yeah.
And you know, but with the Nokia, you know. You do. Yeah. You know, it gives that little buzz or whatever, that little feedback. Of when, and so you can see where you are and what you've pressed. Yeah. And it's more precise, I think. Definitely.
Perfect. And as far as the menus, let's go menus, because this is one of the not the bugbears, but it's a difference, shall we say, between Apple and Nokia. The S60 user interface and the iPhone. What's the differences for you there?
I think again it's just that thing about how easy and quick it is to get at stuff.
Yep.
And the iPhone, although if you have, you know, I don't have tons of applications, but if you do, you might have to scroll through 4 pages of, you know, applications before you find the one that you want. Yeah. But then, you know, once you see it, one press and it's open and the information that you want is there. Yeah. You know, I haven't had a chance to properly look at I mean, I've customised the sort of homepage on the Nokia to a certain extent, but there's certain things like if I want to send a text message, you know, I haven't found a decent shortcut to be able to do that yet. And it might be I just need to know how to do that, or if I could have it on the front screen, so I've just got one button that I can press. Yeah. You know, because the functionality that I need especially when I'm working, is fairly limited.
Yeah, absolutely.
I need Twitter access. I need to send the occasional text message and make the occasional phone call. So I don't need masses. You know, I don't need masses of stuff on the home screen. Yeah. But it's just working out how to get them on there.
Absolutely. I'll show you later. Yeah. Apps-wise, you said you've not got many. So what have you sort of found that you've been useful to you, that's different, that's, you know?
Well, I've used, as I say, going on holiday last week. Yeah. We stayed in quite an obscure little hamlet in Pembrokeshire. Right. So we used the Maps app on the Nokia, got us all the way to the door.
Perfect.
No problem. A little bit of flaky reception here and there, but that's going to Wales for you. Yeah. If you choose to go to Pembrokeshire, I think you have to put up with a bit of dodgy reception. But so that worked really well.
Excellent.
So that got us there. Well, I mean, and obviously the Gravity, the Twitter app, I've used quite a lot. And as I say, I know a couple of the other guys have had some problems with it, but I think the thing with Twitter is that you never quite know where the problem is, do you?
You don't know who.
You don't know if it's at their end.
Network.
You know, you don't know if they're having problems sending direct messages over. Is everyone following each other like they should be, and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, it's a difficult beast to solve.
But as I say, when I haven't really used it the last couple of days because I've been using my iPhone in the cab. But I will give it a proper test out probably in the next few days. Get it so I've got it there. Yeah. And easy to use, and give it a real see how it performs.
Right. Now your colleague Pete was saying yesterday. Yeah. About having GPS located, and so you can tweet and be GPS located. And I told him of a link I read yesterday where you'll be able to find out the exact GPS location of a tweet. Right. So you can couple that with the GPS location where you are and all that. Would that be something that you'd be looking to do in the future. And
I think it could be really useful. I think for the Tweet a London Cab thing.
Yeah.
I think some sort of GPS to either see where the message has come from in terms of the person that's asking for the trip, or to see where the other drivers are.
Right.
Would be really useful further down the line, if you know, as it hopefully slowly builds a bit more.
Yeah.
And we get busier.
Yeah.
Then, well, definitely, because I mean, as an example, I mean, this morning we had a request for, you know, a job from St James's just to Marylebone. Well, I had no idea. I can see it on the direct messages for the Tweet a London Cab account, but I have no idea who's out there working.
Right, of course.
So if I could somehow be able to press a button and it showed me on a, you know, even if it's a big scale kind of map, who's out there, I could straight away think, oh, it's okay, there's 3 or 4 guys that are nearby, they'll sort it out between them.
And I guess as a controller, or having a controller, you can then assign jobs to cabs without 3 or 4 turning up at once. Is that?
Yeah. I mean, that's, at the moment, because the kind of volume that we have, we're more likely to have more people that could do it than sort of allocating them out. Yeah. But it's definitely something that could be useful in the future. I mean, as I say, it's if and when we get more jobs coming through. Yeah.
So, if you got any other anything else you want to say about the phone, you know, any thoughts, any hopes and dreams for the future?
As I say, I think I just, you know, having used it mainly because I was on holiday last week and found it very good for all the photos and some video that I shot while I was away and that kind of stuff. So and I think it performed very well. You know, and I was, you know, my wife was commenting on how good some of the video stuff came out, and I need to look at it properly and all of that. But I think it'll be interesting to see how it performs when I'm using it for work. Yeah. With obviously, you know, the Twitter being the my #1 priority, and how that all functions. So hopefully it'll do the job, you know, as well as I can do it through the iPhone.
Perfect. Well, that was Richard's thoughts on the N97, and Tom from WOM World signing out.